workout, try not to just stop dead, don't do anything. Try and just keep moving a little bit. Even just little taps with the feet's good. We do want the heart rate to come down, but we don't want it to drop suddenly, okay? So what we're looking for here is a little bit of movement. I'm going to do some stretches and bring it down. So as you're just tapping and moving around, you can put on your favourite tune, have a little low level dance, that's all good as well, whatever you want to do. We're just bringing it down. So we're going to take one arm, nice and straight across the body. We're going to keep it a little bit stiff, and as we pull it in, we're going to push against our hand a little bit. So you should feel this around the shoulder area. Try and keep your shoulder blades down, away from your ears. Nice slow deep breath. And like I say, just keep your feet moving a little bit, or just move around a bit. Put some music on, have a little low level dance. That's probably my favourite. Change arms. So straight arm, across. Pull it in, push against the hand a little bit. Keep your shoulder down away from your ear. Don't put anything on too energetic because you might put your heart rate back up again. So something nice and mellow. Okay. Now I want you to imagine that you're hugging an enormous beach ball or something. Round through your back, tuck your chin in, and sort of push your hands forward and your elbows out all at the same time. Behind. So you have choices here. You can put the hands in the small of your back and bring your elbows in. What you're trying to do is open here. So don't get too hung up on what the arms are doing, but think about what's happening with your chest. For me, I don't get much stretch there. I prefer to bring my hands together and roll my shoulders down the back of it. And I really get my stretch right in there. So whatever works for you, but remember what you're trying to do. You're trying to pull the shoulder back slightly, open into the chest. Nice slow deep breath. By now your heart rate's starting to return to normal a little bit. You should feel less out of breath. You should feel that maybe now you want to just stand still. So we're going to take a big step. Maybe take that foot even further back, push the heel down. Can you see that both of my feet are facing forward? Watch out for that back heel turning in. That's not going to stretch you the same. Turn that foot in, push the heel out, both feet face forward. Now sink forward, so make sure again you sink forward into the front knee, but you're not sticking your bottom out. So you just stay in a straight line. So we're not going that way, we're not going that way. We're just going as if we're in line really with the back leg. And then sinking down, you can put your hands on the wall here, you could have your hands on your knee, push your back heel into the floor. Feel that right down into the calf muscle. So these are only short stretches. If you prefer a longer stretch, go on to one of the stretch videos, onto one of the flow videos. You can do a lot more stretch and mobility if you want to. You can do one of the stretch classes, so just find something that works for you. This is just a quick stretch. If that's enough for you, that's fantastic. We're going to step in. So I will have some balance on the next one. Stand nice and tall. You're going to take your heel to your bottom and tuck your bottom under. So this stretch can be done here. If you're not very flexible, you could rest your foot on something so that it's holding your leg for you. You could use a band. You can also do this stretch on the floor, pushing your hip into the floor and pulling the leg heel towards your bottom. Really try and keep the hip on the floor. If you're doing this standing, make sure your knee is in the front. Make sure you're not arching your back. So you want your knees together, tuck your bottom under and try and draw your heel towards your bottom. And then we're going to do the other side. Make sure you stand nice and tall. Hopefully now you feel like you have done a workout, but you've returned more to normality. Okay. So we're going to do some stretches on the floor. Some of these are better with a band. So if you've got a band, like I said, you could use the band to help you with this one. The same with the hamstring stretch. We're going to try and have both legs straight. Now if your leg is here, there's no point doing that to try and stretch. You want to try and keep your legs straight, but it might mean it's hard to hold. If you put a band around your foot, it's easy to hold, yeah? You really do want your leg to try and be able to relax. So my hamstrings are fairly flexible. I can hold my leg and get a stretch there. But you don't have to aim for that. You just need to get a straight leg, 2 straight legs, one on the floor, one in the air, and pull it in enough that you feel a slight stretch down the back of the leg. Try and relax your back when you do this. If your head's in this position, please put something under your head so you can tuck your chin in. Let's change legs. Stretching should be pleasant. So if this is really uncomfortable, it will not help you. Yeah, make it easier. Please don't force anything. And then from there, I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together and just let the legs drop out. Now, if you're arching your back, take your feet further away and just let your legs relax. Don't push your feet together. Just let them be near each other and let the legs drop out. Let your body relax. Breathe. And I'm going to roll onto one side. And as we sit up, you can see my legs, just leave them where they are. Yeah, they're off to one side. So what we're going to do is just take them into more of a right angle. I'm going to lift up off my bottom onto my leg more, which tips me over my leg. And I'm going to try and bring my abdomen down over my leg. And I'm just going to relax there. Try now to turn your body a bit if you can, so you're bringing your elbow closer to the floor. It doesn't matter if you're up here, try not to be twisted that way. Just try and turn towards your leg. If you can come down over your leg, fantastic, but as long as you're feeling a stretch, it is working. Really let go of the weight of your upper body. The other way, just walk around, and the other leg's in front. So this time we've got to turn that way and try and lift off your bottom onto your leg. So remember, you want both shoulders to be coming down, but it's from moving at the hip. So it's not about dropping your head down. Stay flat through your back and see if you can come over that way. And just breathe and relax into that stretch. Feel that right in the centre of your buttock. It's a good stretch. And as I said, these are just some quick stretches. Feel free to stretch more if you want to. This is kind of your minimum stretch. And have a lovely day. Well done on having a workout.